Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Mining News Flash. Today with Fortuna Mining, Greenbridge Metals, Revival Gold and Southern Cross Gold on Commodity TV. Fortuna Mining can look back on a strong 2024, I would say a record 2024, capped by record free cash flow of $202.9 million, including $95.6 million in the fourth quarter alone. Operating cash flow before working capital amounted to over $438 million or $1.42 per share for the full year. At the end of the year, the company had cash and cash equivalents of over $231 million and a positive net cash position of $58.8 million. That means no net debt. I love it. Attributable net income amounted to $128.7 million or 42 cents per share. Fortuna distributed $30.6 million to shareholders in the form of share buybacks in the fourth quarter. Operationally, Fortuna achieved gold equivalent production of almost 456,000 ounces in 2024, which corresponds to the lower end of the annual guidance. The cash costs per gold equivalent ounce were within the forecast at $987. The flagship Séguéla mine delivered almost 138,000 ounces of gold in its first full year of production at low AISC of only $1,153 per ounce gold. The target for 2025 and 2026 is to increase production to 160,000 to 180,000 ounces per year. In the fourth quarter, attributable net earnings amounted to $11.3 million and adjusted net earnings to $37 million or 12 cents per share. The quarter was negatively impacted by non-cash expenses of $26.3 million. Sales increased to $302 million, boosted by higher gold prices. Cash costs per gold equivalent ounce amounted to $1,015 and the AISC were at $1,772 per ounce. Fantastically done. Congratulations to Fortuna Mining. Fresh capital for Greenbridge Metals. The company announced the closing of the second and final tranche of the non-brokered private placement through the issuance of 200,000 common shares at a price of 15 cents for gross proceeds of $30,000. The first tranche closed on 3rd February already and consisted of the distribution of nearly 8 million shares for gross proceeds of approximately $1.2 million. Now, 2025 can come, I would say. Great news at Revival Gold. At the beginning of March, a strategic placement was completed with Dundee Corporation as part of a non-broker private placement of almost 3.7 million Canadian dollars. Dundee purchased 10 million of the 11.5 million units issued at a price of 32 Canadian cents per unit to maintain its interest in the company through the right to participate in equity financings for a period of 6 months following the closing of the placement. Congrats to Revival. Southern Cross Gold has announced the doubling of its exploration target for the Sunday Creek Gold-Antimony Project in Victoria in Australia. The exploration target has been increased from 1 to 1.6 million ounces of gold equivalent to 2.2 to 3.2 million ounces gold equivalent. This represents an increase in tonnage of up to 88%, grades of up to 15%, and total contained gold equivalent metal of up to 120%. Of particular note is that this expansion covers only 67% of the previous drilling area, indicating significant further potential both within and outside the drilled areas. Exploration is focused on 3 main areas: Rising Sun, Apollo and Golden Dyke, with a total length of 1,020 meters. Mineralization now extends to a depth of 1,120 meters below surface. Technical advances have also been made, including a 40% increase in drill holes, a tripling of density measurements and almost twice as many assay results. Metallurgical tests show an impressive gold recovery of up to 97.6%. Sunday Creek is therefore one of the most significant high-grade gold antimony discoveries in recent times, and the increasing grades and expansion of the exploration target represent another important milestone. 6 drill rigs are currently active and 2 more will be added in late March and early April to further accelerate exploration. With this progress, Southern Cross Gold is positioning itself as a leader in the development of high-grade gold antimony projects. You can also find all information on our Commodity TV app in German and English, as well as everything about commodities. Please note the disclaimer. The shares discussed are or will be part of the SRC Mining Special Situation Certificate, and I am or will be a shareholder of the companies. Thanks for watching us, and bye-bye from Switzerland.